Okay, I'm getting ready to go. Hey, hey, hey. I'm getting ready to go to this party. How are you today? My name is Thick Chick J. Thick Chick Jones. If this is your first time watching, I am happy to have you. And I hope you return. Okay, I'm getting ready to go out to a party. A birthday party. It's a black and red. I don't have a lot of red, but I did have some black. And I'm just putting some makeup on. I'm not a makeup artist, none whatsoever, but I would like to learn how to do my makeup. So I'm putting on the cover, the concealer. It's an orange concealer. I got it from the beauty supply store, the local beauty supply store. It's just a trick because I have a lot of dark spots under here, you know, from hormone imbalances and stuff like that. I've been meaning to, or I should, I know, go and get me something for that. But I'm working on that. I'm working on the dark spots. So, and I just blend it in with a blender, sponge. Just lightly tapping it in here, just to, you know, trying to blend it a little bit. Cover up as much as I can of the darkness. I have on a little makeup already. I went yesterday to look for my foundation that I like, that I use. Most people don't use Bobbi Brown. I don't think. I do. I love it. It's the makeup of the stars, you know. And so, after like a long night, say at the Oscars or something like that, okay, it still maintains its glow, its glamour, and I like that. I used to put it on when I used to go to work in the office, and when I got home, I could still see that it was on, and I don't put a lot on, you know, I don't use it a lot. Ooh, my face is stinging a little bit. I just had a wax. Okay, so underneath the eyes, you see I have dark circles. I'm not going to even worry about those too much because it is what it is. So I use under my eyes, I use both the NARS and Walnut and Sephora 50N. So I kind of like the Sephora 50N under my eyes, but I try not to put too much on because to me it looks glassy, you know, when you put it on. And I'm not sure, do you supposed to put on your makeup first or you put on your concealer first? That's a good question. I usually do this. I usually put this concealer on, the Makeup Forever by Sephora. And then, when I put my makeup on, I put NARS over to conceal it again. Oh, it's burning, man. And I do have brushes. Like I said, I'm not a big makeup person. So I just do the bare minimum because I can't do all that fancy stuff. I have a niece that is she's not an MUA, but she beats her face so good. I mean, she beats her face really well, and you would not know that she wasn't a makeup artist. So I'm just gonna put a little bit more of the Makeup Forever. I hope you all can see. Yeah, I hope you all can see. I'm not finished dressing. So, put a little bit of that on over my little mustache. And again, blend it in. You don't need a lot of makeup forever. Is that what they call it? Sephora. Sephora. It's a little, you know, reasonably priced concealer that I mess with. And I am out of my Bobbi Brown And I went to look for it, and the store that I usually go to, Macy's, they didn't have my color. And I tried to call first, you know, try to get these lines. Can you conceal lines, age lines? It's just I smile a lot, and it just, now I got these little age lines, and I got the little crow's feet and everything, but that's okay. I've weathered quite a few storms, quite a bit of heartbreaks, and so I'm just gonna conceal that tonight. See what I come up with. Yeah, conceal those lines a little bit. See what I come up with. I never tried to do that. Never thought about it. So that's that. And I know a lot of people now, they say they're not really wearing a lot of makeup, they're just wearing like concealer. But I got such a big head, I gotta use some makeup. So like I said, I am out of most of it. So I'm scraping the bottom of it with my Bobbi Brown and Golden. I've been wearing this for a long time. I probably need a good color match because I've been wearing it for a long time. But it's cool in the wintertime. And in the summertime, of course, we all get darker. I don't do, that's another thing. I don't do contours. But I'm going to start doing it. Because then you look like a pancake face sometimes when you don't do it. But I do a little bit of, contour here and here. At least, because when I do that and I look at my pictures and I be like, wow, my face looks, pointy kind of to me, but it's neither here nor there. I am just a simple makeup girl. So I'm putting on the makeup, blotting it on. You see, I don't use a whole lot. I don't have a whole lot in the first place. And, yeah. Just dotting it on there. Dotting it up underneath my eyes. I'm going to brighten those. The last bit out. I had to take a shower. I was so out of it yesterday. Last night with all that gas I had. I was in misery. I'm glad I didn't have no company last night, you know what I mean? So I was in misery. I told him anyway I had gas real bad. Yep, but that's life. Shoot, we all have gas sometimes. Shoot. Wait till you get up here in this age. If you're fortunate, God bless enough to make it. So yeah, so now I'm going to blend in what I have on. I don't believe in blending down because your face is going down anyway, right? Your face is going down here anyway, right? So I blend in a circular motion, I be seeing them people on those look at me. I'm going to get better. I be seeing those people on those certain foundation advertisements, commercials, and they always be blended down, pulling their face down. I'm like, ooh wee, I ain't gonna do that no more. I'm gonna blend up and out to try to keep a lift. Because I even stopped rinsing my face with water. Because water, that's where waterfalls come from. They fall. And if you keep putting all that, water on your face and rinse it off and harshly and water pulls things down. Water corrodes, water pulls things down. Well, that's where you get waterfalls from. They're beautiful, but they're called waterfalls. Water is a very forceful entity, So pull it up sometimes, I rinse sometimes now, but for the most part now, I use a towel and to get my soap and things off. I just use a A lot of towels, just go buy you some little cheap towels or either just wash them. And I use mostly that. So step back a little. See, yeah, that's decent. That's decent. Yeah, that's decent. I'm looking in the mirror. I think it's decent. I think it's a decent mask. So, yeah, I like to blend. Usually I blend with a blend brush or whatever, but yeah. And I went and I bought some, yesterday I bought some foundation in the NARS, right? And I got color, you know, I got match, but it didn't match. It didn't match. It came out too ashy, so I got to take it back and get a darker color, you know, than that, because it didn't blend well. The man that put it on, he, you know, that helped me, he said, oh, that looks good. But when I got home and I looked in the mirror and whatnot, I was like, no, this is not matching. Like, this is matching. This is matching. It's matching mostly, you know, my neck. You know, they say to actually put something down here, like contour down here. I'm not doing all that. I'm not doing all that. I don't need to do all that. And, you know, get your line back down here or just blend it. But I ain't got time for all that. So next, what I do, I already got on mascara from earlier. But I'll just run another coat. I'll run another coat of mascara. I use the MAC Stack. MAC Stack. Yeah, I like the MAC Stack. It really brings my lashes out and up. Put a little right here. And my dilemma is always my lipsticks. I got on pink, so I don't want to wear pink lipsticks. So I'm going to do a dark color. And I'm going to apply a little bit of contour to my cheeks, just because I want them to come up a little bit. So I'm going to do a little bit of contour. What I know is contour with a contour brush. I have all the goods, you know. And yeah, and I got all the goods, like I said. And I'm going to just do a little contour. I don't want to go too dark. Like, I do need to go darker. Yeah, maybe. Ooh. Yeah, just draw some lines, you know, just some little light lines where I put my blush. And then I kind of blend it out. And that gives me a little cheekbone, you know, a little upper cheekbone. I used to have high cheekbones, you know, and everything, but I look like my Aunt Gladys now, which I don't mind around the cheeks. You know, she had beautiful cheekbones, but I kind of see I see my parents. I see my parents in my face. I see my auntie in my face. You know, different days I look like my mom. Then sometimes I look just like my dad. Then I look in the mirror and I see my Aunt Gladys. So it's something. It's something. So did that. I need another contour brush. Where did it go? This one with that little fluffy tip. Where are you? Is this it? No. Oh. I don't know. I didn't bring my other brushes in here, but I'm just gonna just kind of blend it out a little bit. I don't have on a lot, just enough so I can see it in this light. Now, when I get in the dark, probably gonna, you know, when I get in the party light, it's probably not gonna look like I even got on any makeup. That's what I'd be like, dang, you know, didn't I put some makeup on? But I guess that's what I'm aiming for, not to have too much, you know, going on. Because I just like a soft look. So blend it out. And then I'm going to put my blush over it. Kind of. What time is it? She said she'd be here at 5. So I'm doing that. Did that as much as I could, best I could. And now I'm going to put my blush on. I am going to put a little pinky blush on, because that's all I got anyway. It's like a pinky, if I can find it. If not, I'll just use what I got. I don't even see it. I probably dropped it. Probably dropped it under the sink somewhere. Or, nope, not there. I'll just use what's in there. Oh, here it is. So I got this from, this is Milani. It's like a pinkish, it's baked powder blush. It's in pink and kind of oranges. It's really pretty. It's really pretty. I love blush. I like blush better than I do eye makeup, you know. So I just put it on there just to get a little glow going. Right up above where I put the, right up above where I put the thing. I think I got little cheekbones going. Yeah. Wait a minute. Can't do that no more. But yeah, just, you know, go up. Just everything go up. Don't put a lot on. You look like a clown. Putting a whole bunch of stuff on. And so I don't know what I'm gonna do with my hair. As far as eyebrows, I'm just gonna leave them as such. Just brush them. I do have on the little whatchamacallit eye pencil thing. So I'm just gonna leave that alone. That's enough, you know. And that for the lipstick, the big dilemma. So I'm gonna wear black. So I was thinking either like a maroon. I don't want to do brown. I don't want to do pink. So I do have like a maroon kind of. Where the heck is it? And I got to do a little eye contour, a little eye. But I don't even see it. I don't even know what I did with it. I think it's in the room. In my purse. Be right back. So yeah, I found it. It's just some Clinique. It's in a dark color. I don't use a lot of it. It's a shiny kind of lip gloss. I like it. I like darker colors now. I like all lipsticks now. I like, you know. Yeah, just do a little liner. You might not need it. I don't know, but just do a little liner. And just pull it. I'm running out of this too. I'm going to let you all see a better shot because this is kind of dark and it was kind of frustrating. And I just usually, boom. I like, you know, to see my lipstick. And that is it. And I might do a liner. A little bit in blue. I don't have any black. If I had black, I probably would, I don't know. I guess this is okay because I don't put a lot on. Just enough to make my lashes, you know, pop a little bit. just enough to make them pop a little bit. Like, I always look like I got on eyelashes, but I don't. I like that look. So yeah, so I don't do a lot of makeup, as you can see. I like a soft face. So I'm going to take this off the stand. Hold on, Chaz. And this is it. This is my final look. This is not a good angle, but this is my final look. Let's see here. See a difference? It's kind of hard to. This is my final look. I think I'm going to put a little powder on because it's kind of shiny. Okay, well, this is my final look. The lighting is not that great. Perhaps I can go somewhere else to show you as well. Okay, so now you can see a little better. You can see my little cheekbones are, kind of contoured. My eyes just a little bit, I don't do under eye because I'm just self-conscious like that. And then my lipstick. So this is my look for my makeup. Okay, so hold on for my outfit in just a second. Okay, so this is my final look. These are some pleather shorts that I've had for maybe a couple of years. And I put on some boots. They're suede, long boots. And with the stockings with the little diamonds in them, a little glitter in them. And yeah, so this is my look that I'm wearing to the party. So that's that. So hey, I haven't decided what to do with this hair, but this is the look. Okay, y'all. Black and red party. I'm pink, but that's close enough. It's Valentine's. So y'all have a blessed evening, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.